Hey guys, welcome back to Twinhammer. My name is Alex, and today we're going to be taking you straight through to what is the World Championships of Warhammer and what is the kill team portion of the World Championships of Warhammer and what's it all about. And we are going to be previewing the Team Canada 2025 team, and we are going to be going through Kill Team 3.0, our early thoughts, and we are going to be documenting the journey right now all the way until November 11th. So for the next month, all of our training, all of our principles, and you guys can come along for the journey. We are going to be documenting every step of the way and when we're there. So we're going to be vlogging the whole time. And our aim is to, one, spread Kill Team, spread Warhammer, and make sure that we are capturing this moment for everybody in Canada and the world. And we are trying to make it really show what an amazing competition it is, game it is, and to celebrate Warhammer, the hobby, and everything else. So welcome to this journey, to the Kill Team World Championship in 2026. Welcome to this journey in the Kill Team World Championships for 2025. This is the second year that Canada's included. Last year, we brought a team of 10 players. Shout out to Matt, Devin, we're going to miss you guys this year, and we have an amazing opportunity now as Team Canada in our second time going to the Kill Team World Championships to do very, very well, and the scene's exploding. We have such amazing players all across Canada and such a great group in Ontario, and we are really excited. That's why we're documenting this journey. This year, there's going to be more than 100 players. Last year, there was about 120, 30, I think. And this year is going to be, I think, close to 200 from all around the world. Last year, we had United States, we had England, of course. We had Argentina, we had Spain, of course. We had Poland. Australia is huge too. And so many different we had Italy as well. Ciao Italia. We had so many different countries coming to play, and it was the most amazing celebration of the hobby. We grinded 4 days straight, and the World Championships is bringing all these players who have won, as you can see right here, a World Championships of Warhammer golden ticket by winning a golden ticket tournament, which is in their home countries, a big tournament with lots of players that have been given by Games Workshop these golden tickets to hand out to players. Now you have to pay your way to get to the World Championships, but once you're there, it's not a tournament that you pay for. So Games Workshop as a company is putting this on. They're renting the space. We don't have to pay for the venue and event. We're just getting to there, and then the rest of participation is all on them. So it's a really cool event. I don't think I can think of any other company that not only has products that they sell, but actually sponsor a centralized world tournament from around the world of competition. And for me, I think that's something that sets Games Workshop apart from any other company. And that's something that makes it truly special because you get to bond with so many different players from around the world, and you get to compete really, really hard and have a great time. So if you guys are thinking of that, you're loving Kill Team, you're loving Warhammer, you can take it as far as you want to go, because for us, it's as many competitions as you want to go into, as deep as you want to go. Warhammer is there. And then if you want to take it really seriously for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you can qualify for the World Championships and then go as part of your country's team and represent your country, which is so cool. I'm coming from a huge sports background. I run sport academies and I've played lots of competitive soccer. And for me, competition is a huge part of my life. And so to be able to, not when you're 18, you're 20, when you're doing all your sports, to be able to do something that you can continue to do for the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years. For me, that kind of competition is something I would love to do. And that's why we're doing it. And last year's World Championships, we had a house together. We're going to be doing that this year. And really, we celebrated the hobby. We had such a great time. We competed. I barely slept because I was so excited, and really just an amazing time and memories to cherish forever. So this Team Canada, this year, we're going to show a little bit. I'm going to show a little video clip from the Top Shelf Teams tournament where we had most of our guys there, and we are going to highlight the people who weren't there as well from the Team Canada World Team. I hope I've got everybody in this team. And if I don't, we're going to be vlogging and I'm going to be adding people. We're going to be doing some fun stuff. So this is the current team right now. Returning is George, Vivek, and Voyan, and myself. We were there last year as well. And now very, very deserving. That should have made it last year, but now we have way more tickets. We got Max, we got Thomas from Twinhammer, of course. We've got Jason, we got Dave, and we got Joe, we got David as well. So this is not including so many great players in Canada and Ontario, like Matt Terrien, like Devin, like Koa, like Steve Swan. I don't know if he's coming as well. I hope so as well. We are going to miss those guys, but there's so many deserving players and Canada is so competitive right now. So we're really excited to have all of these guys. We know them all. Most of these guys are going to be coming to Twinhammer headquarters, and we're going to be doing a huge training day this upcoming Monday. And we're going to be really dialing in for the World Cup coming up. So the Top Shelf Co. Teams Tournament, Top Shelf, shout out to our partners, Top Shelf. They are amazing. Colin, Ricardo, you guys are fantastic. And we had Vivek and we had Aiden, and they ran an amazing teams tournament at Top Shelf. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video. This video is going to also be not only a vlog montage, but it's also going to have some cool nicknames for some of the guys from Team Canada. And it's going to be a first step towards the journey of world. So amazing. I had so much fun, and it really sparked the huge passion and journey. I had a month and a half off. This was my first 4 proper games in the approved ops in Kill Team 3.0 since they've come out with the new decks and we've reshuffled and we've got the first step into Worlds. The tournament could have not been smoother, more professional. We had streaming. It was in a hotel. It was absolutely incredible. You could buy so many great things because Top Shelf has everything from hobby supplies to gaming. So check them out. It's Top Shelf Co. and their website is incredible. You can order anytime you want. So it's such a fun event. So now getting into some more juicy details. How do you pick your kill team when you're just starting or when you're thinking about going to Worlds? So I think you should main a team for at least, 10 games if you're getting a new kill team. And if we're going to Worlds, you should get at least 30 games in preparation. The more you're prepared, the more you see, just like the chess masters, they don't know more, they know more next moves, and they know more about the game in general. And they're not smarter is what I should say, but they know thousands of next moves and they understand different principles of the game. So choose your favorite, your coolest team that speaks to you and just start playing with that, because Kill Team is always trying to balance out. And for a company with 40 different rule sets on a unified rule set, they get the balance so right, and it is rewarding player skills so much that really, if I was a game designer, to have 40 teams, 4 different kill zones, and manage to get them all relatively competitive all at the same time, kudos to Games Workshop, because that's some really, really high level thinking and play testing, right? They not get it perfect every time, but you can't. The permutations are so crazy. So we're really going to the permutations are so crazy, and it's as good as you possibly can get. So what you need to do to get better at Kill Team or prepare for World Championships, we're going to play as your own Kill Team and play with a lot of different Kill Teams. So you can man the Kill Team, and you can do it in person, or you could do it online on TTS, which is tabletop, which you could download, and you can set up Kill Team, which is a virtual Kill Team with the board and everything, and you can play on them. You want to play on all kill zones. We have Volcus, we have ITD, Into the Dark, Galadark, and then we have Tomb World. So you want to get reps on all of those. And then you want to be able to try teams with all the different tac ops, because the highest level, you're not only scoring your own tac ops, you are preventing your opponent from scoring theirs. That's a very, very key element to getting your wins. And then you want to practice all the 9 crit ops as well. Thoughts on KT 3.0 and the new approved ops? For me, the new initiative is great. It adds so much extra to the game, because if you're losing initiative before, even when we were getting the CP boost, so you get 1 extra CP if you lost initiative in KT 3.0, this new crit ops in 2025, now we get initiative boost if you lose initiative, if you lose the roll, and now there's a little bit more of an element of play, of initiative, of agency in the initiative ploy. So for new crit ops, they're more straightforward, because I found the crit ops on KT 3.0 release not as straightforward as these. I had a lot more fun with Orb. I have a lot more fun with Reboot than, for example, like Extraction or Coordinates in the last edition. I'm having a lot more fun with the current crit ops after 5 games. The new tac ops, there's fewer guarantees like confirm kill and plant beacons. So I think there's a little bit more question marks, a little bit more challenge in getting your tac ops. And obviously the refresh is very cool. And the refresh of the maps like Volcus, like ITD, and with a new kill zone of Tomb World is just refreshed the whole game, made me excited, and made everybody around the world, I think, excited after 1 year of going super, super hard on all of those maps and all of those crit ops and tac ops. For a year, I think I got maybe 150 games with those. So now it's a really nice refresh on this. So new player thoughts coming into it. I hadn't played for a month and a half. I went on a big vacation, and summer is really busy for me work-wise. So I had, other than the battle reports, not really played a lot of Kill Team. So new player thoughts is, for me, I played Deathwatch in the tournament at Top Shelf. And for me, it's dive right in, go to a tournament, get 4 games in, and learn as you go. The worst thing is to play 1 game, then you wait a month, then you play another game, or you play 1 game, and then you need to get that nice 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why going to a tournament, you're not going to a tournament to accumulate a win. You're going to accumulate friends, mentors, people who could teach you the game, and 4 games, because 4 games in 1 day is a super efficient use of time for everybody. And for me, going to tournaments has made my Kill Team growth so efficient, because I'm not trying to get 1 game a week. I'm trying to go to as many tournaments as possible and stack those games. And they're really, really fun games. You don't have to set up all the time. Everything's set up for you. So go to tournaments as much as possible. We're going to be announcing a tournament in Top Shelf later on in this video, so stay tuned. So strat ploys are boosts, and when you are playing, you want to be making sure that Kill Team is a game of scoring, and it's a game of boosting. So it's chess, but you're scoring in 3 different ways, and then you're boosting your pieces at different times. So when players are playing lots of strat ploys in 1 turn, that's probably not a great time to engage if you don't have that same amount of power bank in your command points in your CP. So one of the things that I learned fresh, like a fresh newborn baby playing Kill Team, was that a higher tech player played 4 of his strat ops or strat ploys rather. And with my Deathwatch Kill Team, I went straight in and engaged him on the turn where he used most of his CP. So I'm playing into him in turn 2. I'm playing into his strategy, and you want to play your own strategy. If you see your opponent going hard on the strat plays, maybe you stay back on turn 2, and then you play your strat plays on turn 3 and 4 when you know the action is guaranteed to happen, and then you have the advantage because strat plays boost the dice percentages essentially, and then that changes the whole mechanics of the game. So remember, there's only 3 turns to score, turns 2, 3, and 4. So you want to plan to essentially, as long as you're planning to get more points every turn than your opponent, the win is the most important. You obviously want to be maximizing, trying to get a 21 as much as you can. But really, you don't want to sacrifice your pieces to score arbitrarily that turn. You just want to make sure that you're scoring more than your opponent every single turn and you're not losing operatives in the process. Choose your spot to score and make sure that your operatives, when they are doing things, you're not sacrificing them into the ether. If there's a guard, you're not running straight into guard. You're not killing and then guaranteeing that your piece will be killed straight away as well. You want to be trading your piece without getting killed back. And so these are all things to consider. And these were new player thoughts that came into my mind when you take a long time off. You can come back with a new, fresh perspective and you say, how can I give value to people watching this video who are new players or who are experienced players, want to get to the next level, or we're trying to ramp up for the highest level of competition, and you want to keep all these principles and processes in mind. Tomb World was super fun as a new box set, as a new kill zone. I think the teams are incredible. Obviously, Jane from Command Point, he came to the team tournament with Canoptech. I think he went 4-0. He placed first, I think, individually in the standings. And he really showed, I think, the power level of Canoptech right now. He was doing very well with Hyrotech before. And so they're really good in denying kill ops. And obviously, with a team a little bit complex, player skill like a player of Shane's caliber who will be so knowledgeable in the game, it's going to reward that player skill as well. For me, the Deathwatch kill team, and we're going to speak a little bit about this on the next slide, but Deathwatch was so fun. And just getting used to the 5 operatives. Once you're used to the 5 operatives and you're used to playing a little bit more conservatively, a little bit more in 2 out of 3 channels instead of spreading out too much, you really start to understand the power of the kill team. And if you can choose the right operatives, they're so fun because it's like choosing 10 badass guys, right? So I think the kill zone is an upgrade on ITD, which was incredible in its own right. But I think the maps were getting a bit stale. So let's see in the World Championships if we're only doing Vulcus and we're doing Tomb World, or we're going to do more. The teleport mechanics on Tomb World are just incredible. It's such a new dynamic, and breaking down walls is also super fun. So the mechanics are fun, and I would encourage everyone to get into Tomb World and get your games on Tomb World. Such a fun experience. So Deathwatch. Now let's dive in a little bit deeper. Honestly, the 5-man team, just like Raveners, I think is the ultimate beginner team, because if you're only thinking about 5 operatives with pretty straightforward strat plays, just like the Raveners, it's so easy to concept the game. It's so easy to get right into it. And your models are so tanky, just like the Raveners. So I think those 2 teams are the ultimate beginner teams. And they're also doing very well in the competitive scene right now. They're really cool. They're really the Blade Master, Disruptor, the Leader, the tanky guy, the Aegis. There are even the Demolisher is so cool, right? And the Head Taker is just so vibrant. So I think the fact that you can take the Space Marines and you have Space Marine 2, which is be doing very successfully. And I just played Space Marine 2 in the summer, just briefly. It was such a bunch of fun. And really you feel like you're playing Space Marine in Kill Team when you have your Deathwatch, which the Deathwatch Kill Team, that's what Kill Team was based on. So really cool. Thanks again for Top Shelf for sending us the box. And It was such a fun time to build a box and to paint these guys up. We painted them the night before the tournament, so really, really cool. I think it's the perfect kill team, and it's very easy to operate. Once I got used to it, I had a maximum score of 2 in my first game, so it was my record lowest score I've ever scored in kill team. But once you get used to it, then I got 2 wins under my belt, and I finished just losing out by 1 point to the eventual winners and Matt Terrien with his beautiful Raveners. So shout out to you, Matt. And yeah, so we are going to announce the next big event for Top Shelf is going to be another teams tournament, but it's going to be twin hammerfied, and it's going to be bring your twin, essentially a double teams tournament, and it's going to be your twin because you're going to be bringing the same faction. So it's going to be Eldari, 2 guys playing Eldari, and we're going to match everyone on the same table. So you're going to be playing right next to your one partner. So it's going to be more intimate than a teams tournament where you guys are all spread out. And it's really going to be like matchup, and then somebody gets to pick the board. And it's going to be like, which matchup do you want and which board do you want? And it's going to be Eldari versus Orcs. It's going to be Necrons versus the Imperium, right? So it's going to be really, really cool to see all the different factions playing, and we're going to make it so special. We're going to have some really cool boards. So the ideas are still being fleshed out, but mark your calendar for Feb 2026 for the Top Shelf Twinhammer Tournament, and we will see you guys there. Hopefully you can come from all across Ontario. Top Shelf is in Oakville, and it's going to be most likely held in Oakville. We're going to let you know what the venue is going to be, but it's really easy for the guys from Rochester to come out from all across Ontario. We had guys from Barrie, we had guys from Hamilton. Hopefully we can get guys from Durham and just all across Ontario. So really, really excited, guys. We are going to see you here, and thank you so much for watching. These were the initial thoughts, and keep watching for the journey to world. Subscribe, like, and we appreciate all the subscribers, and we love you guys so much. We hope to see you at a tournament soon. Alex out.